Hi, happy Sunday. Welcome to my channel where we have Lego Sundays. And this Sunday we are going to do the free gift with purchase that came with the release of the Lego Krill House. So I did get online at midnight Eastern time in order to fight all the other folks trying to get online, and I was able to snag it. And so first we are going to do the free gift with purchase. There are 3 bags, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, and so we've come now to our first minifigure, and we got Joyce out of bag 1. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue on here. So this little piece is really cool. The ingeniality of everything is nice, and this is our first printed piece that we've come across so far. Here we have come to our first sticker. Now, let me tell you how much I hate stickers, because my eyesight isn't the greatest. Trying to get these little teeny stickers on these little teeny pieces straight, not coming off the sides, is such a challenge for me. Let's see how I did here. Not too bad, if I might say so myself. Okay, now, is it just me? Tell me it's not just me. As I'm building this new little portion that's gonna sit here in the studio, soon as I put it down and the way it's angled in here, it reminds me of the Lego Pixar light build. I mean, come on. You can't tell me I'm wrong, right? Let me know in the comments what you think. All right, now we're coming to our next sticker. Let's see how I do. This one's a little bigger, and sometimes the bigger ones are harder, sometimes the smaller ones are harder, but it just kind of depends on how my eyes are choosing to cooperate. And this one turns out not too bad either. So far, 2 pictures in of the stickers and not too shabby. So as we're nearing the end of this bag and we're seeing the inside of the studio, the little mic there also is really ingenious. The folks that create these different items out of Lego parts that are already around are just amazing to me. And as I'm building this little record player, I'm just in awe. My mind doesn't work this way to build these type of things, and this is so close to what a record player, I'm at the age where those were in my childhood, so it's very nostalgic for me. But yeah, as we're ending the rest of this bag, this is what we have, and I love it. So ready for the next bag. All right, now we have on to bag 2, and we have the new minifigure, which is Hopper. I need help. So he's got this little chicken in his piece, holding in his hand. And now I've watched all seasons of The Stranger Things all the way up to the finale. And I don't remember what this is attributed to. So I plan on rewatching it as I build the Krill house, and maybe there I'll figure it out. But let me know in the comments if anyone knows what the rubber chicken that he's holding signifies, because I'm missing something. Let me know if you know. Oh my gosh, yet another lovely rendition of my childhood. I don't know if any of you, my viewers, know that type of phone or used that type of phone growing up, but I did. So I love seeing that one as well. I think that was one of the things I did love about Stranger Things is the time period it was set in. A lot of the things were very, very similar to things that I had as I grew up in that same kind of era. So that's always awesome. And now, unfortunately, we are on the last bag. 3 bags only was in this little mini free gift with purchase. So last one is here. So I wanted to show you guys something here, which I did not notice until way into, I don't know, 50 Legos later, is if you're ever in doubt of the size of something, they do have that little guide on the instructions itself where you can lay your piece down in order to make sure that the piece that you're trying to attach is the right piece. It took me, like I said, I think about 50 different builds before I noticed it. And if I had known that when I started, then a lot of the mistakes I made early on would not have happened, because I would have been able to understand that the size piece I needed was this one versus another one. Because especially with some of the botanicals, there are pieces that look very similar. The only difference is the length of them, and knowing that that little diagram is on the instruction sheet does help a lot. So I just kind of wanted to slow that portion down of the video here and highlight and call that out just in case someone comes across the video and they're new to Lego, and I could save them from having to go back multiple steps to undo things because pieces were not the right length and you continued on through your build before you noticed it. So hopefully that helps someone. Oh my God. Why sometimes it is so hard to tell where the pieces go. And this, you'll see I slowed it down and you'll see me kind of struggling to figure out exactly where this couch is supposed to be placed on this platform. Sometimes, and it could be just me, it's very, I can clearly tell where things are supposed to go. But then when things don't really fit correctly, like I feel like it's not secure enough, I always feel like they're probably in the wrong spot. So this is me here just second guessing where I put this couch at because it doesn't seem like it's securely in place. And so usually that's the biggest indicator for me that something might be wrong. So that's me taking it off. And of course the feet of the couch stayed on there. So now I got to put the feet on the couch, back on the couch, in order for me to, again, review the instructions to figure out where the heck this couch goes. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. And this, it probably happens for a lot of people. So I just kind of wanted to let you see that even though I've been doing Legos for 2 years, I've done big ones, small ones, ones that are maybe a little more intricate than another one. Like you could kind of see behind me, I did that old school Nintendo system back there. So I've done enough that I can kind of tell when things just don't look right. And it kind of took me a minute to get that properly in place. And I'm just showing you that I finally got it done and now it's secure and in place, and it's not easily, like if I move it from one room to another, it's not going to easily fall apart. And that's usually an indicator if things aren't very securely built that probably something is not in the right place, because Lego, while some of them are very maybe more delicate than others, they still should at some level be sturdy enough that you can move it without risking it falling apart. So just a little tip that I've kind of come across in the last couple of years that I wanted to be sure to share with you guys. Let me know if that ever happens to you guys also in the comments. And if there is any other way that you can kind of tell to give someone a heads up if something doesn't quite look right, please share. Maybe someone else reading the comments can benefit from anything that you're providing down there for them as well. So I'm working on this last little piece here, and it has sort of what looks like a window and a dark piece of like the window glass that would go in it. And oh my goodness, I was fighting it, and I couldn't get it to lay correctly. So this is me kind of fidgeting with it. I even had to use my teeth. So I'm trying to show you, hopefully you could see it, the little mark that was made from my teeth, me trying to pry it back out in order to get it in there. But I finally got the little piece of glass the way it needs to be. But then a nice kind of thing happened after I got to that point, and I was like frustrated and upset that I like basically damaged the Lego and the little piece that's on there. But as you see me continue to finish up this little TV, there is one last sticker. I've never been so happy to see a sticker before in my life, because the stickers do just drive me crazy, because it's really hard for me to see to get them on straight. But what I'm going to show you here is where it went. It went on top of where I had made that mark in it with my teeth. So I am so glad that I was able to cover that up, and it didn't show on my final product. So that was a nice, happy coincidence there. And now we're at the end. I'm putting on Hopper here on the couch. There is a little hole where he could sit, but I was struggling trying to get him securely on there. So that's me taking him on and off. But I finally got him kind of how I wanted him, but he's turned a little bit in order to get him on the little hole the way I wanted. And then kind of the same thing happened with Joyce, but the way where she's sitting, there isn't really a way to angle her, so she isn't as sturdy as him on the little hole there, but she's there. She won't fall off with me moving it. But this is the end. I love it so much. I like all the different extra pieces they have there. And there again is the chicken. Let me know in the comments if you guys know what that chicken represents. It's driving me crazy, but thank you for spending some time with me today, and happy crafting.